All right, everyone. Welcome to today's charting session. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we usually look at yung trending names list at nakukuha po natin yung listahan na yun sa Instagrams. So if you use Instagrams as your charting provider, charting software, you typically find that list somewhere on the right-hand side of your screen. Tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kung meron po kayong mga requests, meron kayong mga tanong, meron kayong mga gustong pa-analyze, please feel free to post them in the comments section below. Yeah, I promise to try to get to all of them naman. I do try my best to leave no stone unturned. Alright? So today we'll start off with SGP. And dahil medyo hindi pa ganon kalinaw yung chart niya sa daily, no? I prefer to still look at this sa lower time frame. Kung mapapansin nyo, I've zoomed out quite a bit. And there's a reason for that. I wanted to highlight lang sana na overall, in the bigger picture, despite the fact na nasa lower time frame tayo, no, we are forming lower highs and lower lows. Okay? Lower highs and lower lows. Now, we can argue semantics and say na dapat nandito yan, dapat nandito, and so on. But that's irrelevant as of right now. Ang importante is overall, in the big picture, yun yung itsura natin. Diba? Lower highs and lower lows. Therefore, textbook definition ng downtrend. Now, usually, kapag ka-downtrend, ano ang ginagawa natin? Hinihintay natin na merong sign of reversal bago natin pansinin ulit. Kasi hindi natin alam saan tayo sasalo eh. For all we know, sasalo tayo only to find na number 1, biglang mababasag tong 14.5 na area, and then we come back to this range beneath, which is from 14 to 14.5. If mabasag tong 14, then yung next range na tinitingnan natin is 13.5 to 14. And if mabasag pa yung 13.5, then possibly ma-fill tong gap na to na hindi pa na-fill from before. Okay? Now, to show yung bullish scenario naman, I need to zoom in a bit na. Okay? So, excuse me. There. So, what I want to see, number 1, is kailangan mabasag tong 15.16 na area. Bakit yan? Kasi yan area na yan, more or less, it encompasses itong mga to eh. Support dito, resistance dyan, support dito, diba? Resistance dyan, support dito, support, resistance, resistance, and so on. Yes, it's not perfect, but as I always say, dapat pag tumitingin tayo ng price in terms of areas. Okay, 15.16 lang yung napili ko kasi siya yung parang gitna nung mga levels na pinakita ko sa inyo, lahat ng X na to. So, if mabasag natin yan, I'm looking na baka mag-trade na yung price within 15.16 to 15.4. And if mabasag yung 15.4, then that opens up this wider range above, which is from 15.4 to 15.74. Diba? For me, dun lang masasabi na merong potential sign of reversal this early based on the current structure. Kasi nga, I'm still looking for something that tells me na, uy, yung lower high mo nabasag. Right now, ito yung area na gusto kong makita. Again, pwede natin sabihin, bakit hindi ito, yung 14.8? Bakit kailangan dyan? Kasi pwede pa siyang mauntog dito tapos mag-roll over eh. Diba? So I want more confirmation, especially yung based sa type ng current market conditions natin. So I want more confirmation sa tinitignan ko before I decide whether or not I want to step in and see if there's a trade to be had in this specific stock. Alright? So next, let's take a look at BPI. So BPI was a requested stock, no? So ano nga ba nangyari sa BPI? As yung BPI, essentially, it's been trading within this wider range here. Yes, nabasag niya tong high na to, but we did just come into etong area of resistance na to. Bakit siya resistance? Kasi siya yung cluster of consolidation dito sa area na to prior to price falling down. So again, kung may nagko-consolidate dito before, tapos bumalik ang price dyan, assuming hindi nag-cut yung mga tao rito, ano ang natural tendency natin? Hindi ba is makalabas ng buhay? So hindi nakakagulat na if price gets there, which it did, na magkakaroon tayo ng reaction kahit papano. Now, does that mean na since pataas na ulit tapos na yung reaction? Of course not. Hindi natin alam, no? Hindi natin alam anong gagawin ng market. Price could come back from here, tag this area deeper, tapos mag-roll na naman. Okay? Which means na nagwo-widen yung range natin to this area. Okay? But that's just something to watch out for. Now, let's look at it a bit a bit closer. So ano nga ba nangyari? Dito, we broke out of these range highs, di ba? Broke out, we came back and tested this area kung saan tayo nag-consolidate before. Came back, tested itong area of demand. Then from there, we moved higher again. So ang expectation is dapat matag at least tong 95.8. Okay? So ang nangyari is price came back, 'di ba? Ito nag-consolidate dito, broke above it again, came back again, baka ma-retag na naman to. Tapos we're watching to see if mag-react tas bumalik nga dito. Or syempre, everyone's favorite is tumuloy na lang na. Mabasag yung 95.8, target 101.8 next. Okay? So again, yun yung ideal na scenario na gusto natin mangyari, but we know na pwedeng mag-react from this area of consolidation here. Ang ayaw nating makita is for price to come down, take out 84.5, kasi if that happens, baka bumalik lang tayo sa range na to beneath that 78 to 84.5, and if mabasag tong 78, we might come back into this white zone below. Okay, so yun yung bearish scenario ko naman for BPI. Okay, so if you're looking to trade this, sabihin natin nakabili ka sa dip, edi just make sure you follow your trail stop, or kung hindi man trail stop, kung saan ka naka-stop loss, make sure lang na susundin mo, you maintain your discipline, and move your stop higher if it already makes sense to you na kailangan na siya iangat. Okay? Tapos just be careful ng mga levels natin dito sa taas para in case na mauntog, at the very least, handa ka at alam mo kung anong gagawin mo. Hihintayin mo ba? Panonoorin mo ba? Lalabas ka ba ng konti? Mapagpaplanuhan mo lahat. Okay? Next, let's take a look at Monde. No? So, Monde, last time we discussed this, sabi ko nga, kung makalabas to dito sa area na to, di ba? Ang next na possible untog natin was this white zone here. And lo and behold, dun nga tayo na untog. Okay? Hindi ko sinasabi yung lo and behold para magyabang. Sinasabi ko lang na kailangan tinitingnan natin yung mga areas that we mark out para kung sakali man na mag-react tulad ng pagkakataon na to, handa tayo. Alam natin kung ano dapat natin gawin kasi napagplanuhan na natin siya. Okay? Now, after we reacted from this area, nag-pull down na naman tayo. So, again, what does it look like now? It's looking like downtrend, di ba? High, low, di ba? Lower high, lower low, lower high. So, ang possible is from here, ang ayaw nating makita, assuming we want to be bullish sa Monde, is mabasag tong low na to. Again, bakit? Kasi textbook definition ng downtrend. Pag mabasag tong low na to, so we can move this level here dito na, no, to this extreme low kasi form na yung swing low natin. Pag nabasag yan, then we're looking at possibly mag-range na naman tayo dito. So that's 14.42 hanggang 15.08. And if mabasag yung 14.42 na area, then we might come back dito sa area na to beneath kung saan tayo nag-consolidate prior to price moving higher. Okay? Ang bullish scenario naman, kung yun yung bearish scenario, is for me, hindi na enough that price just simply pushes up kasi pwede yung mag-form ng head and shoulders ng ganun, di ba? Gusto ko na makita mabasag tong white zone na to para maging bullish ako ulit. Does that mean na kailangan hintayin ko mabasag yan saka ako bibili? Syempre hindi. Depende pa rin sa strategy nyo. If you want to be less conservative, you want to take more risk, then kung kunwari feeling nyo nagta-turn na sa lower time frame maybe, tumitingin kayo, then of course, kung sabi ng system nyo to get in, then by all means, get in. But for me, kung you want to be conservative and you want to say na, oh, bullish na, then I wanted to see it break this white zone above here para masabi ko na, uy, may nagbago. Kasi anything else that happens, pwedeng mag-range lang, pwedeng mag-chop lang, mahirap eh. It's hard to determine based on current structure. So we have to wait and see. Ang maganda niyan, sama-sama naman po natin itong tinitingnan. So week in, week out, day in, day out, magkakasama po tayo. And we can watch this together, learn from it together, and mababantayan natin together. Okay? Next, let's take a look at SCC. No? So SCC, after niya mag-hit nung high na to, nag-form tayo ng lower high, tapos ngayon nagko-consolidate tayo sa area na to. Okay? So, for me, ang bullish scenario, same pa rin, I want price to at least retake 25.3. Tas pag na-retake yan, we likely come back into this range, so 25.3 to 27.15. But we will be wary na itong area na to, itong area of previous consolidation na to, pwedeng mabalikan, tas mauntog ulit yung price dyan. So sabihin natin, I was looking for a quick trade. Sabihin natin, merong quick bounce na baka pwede mangyari. Then that's the first place I would look to target. But I would be aware na may 25.3 na level and 27.15 na level on the way up there na pwedeng pag-untugan din ng price. Okay? Now, ang ayaw nating makita from here, assuming bullish tayo, is for now, for price to come back down and take out this low. So, di ko pa siya nalalagyan ng level kasi wala pa tayo doon. So, ma-take out yung 18 pesos na area. Kung ma-take out yung 18, then I think mangyayari is pwedeng mag-consolidate tayo within this range here kung saan tayo nag-consolidate before prior to price making up its mind kung ano ba talaga gusto niyang gawin. Magre-reverse na ba siya? Magbababa pa ba siya? We don't know, no? But again, para umabot tayo doon, kailangan mabasag number 1 tong 19.48, then number 2 mabasag yung 18. For now, we're just ranging in this area, and for all we know, baka for the rest of Q4, yun na yung mangyari. Bumuelo muna siya, tignan niya kung ano gusto niyang gawin, then at the start of Q1, we might start pushing higher, we might start pushing lower, we don't know. 'Di ba? Sama-sama po natin siyang tignan. And then finally, let's take a quick look at GMA7, no? So GMA7, nabasag na tong white zone na tinitingnan natin before. We have consistently pushed lower, 'di ba? And sinasabi nga natin, it was possible na it's trying to form a big head and shoulders pattern here. Okay? So far, di pa naman nabubuo yon kasi ito yung neckline natin. But kung titignan natin, nabasag na tong trend line na to. Okay? So, just let me draw it out. Trend line na to, no? So, nabasag na tong trend line na to. We've continued to push lower. So, ang next level of support na tinitignan natin, so let me just delete tong mga drawing na to para di nakakalito. Ang next level of support na tinitignan natin will be at 12.6 na area. Kung mabasag yan, then I'm looking at price possibly coming back and tagging tong white zone beneath. Okay, itong white zone beneath here. If mag-hold yan, mag-reverse tayo, then maybe a bounce play could be had, pero it doesn't necessarily mean na bullish reversal na siya. Bounce na lang na. Kasi ngayon, yun na nag-form na tayo high, again, low, lower high, lower low, di ba? Again, so itong lower low, di pa tapos ha. Dinawin ko lang na just in case dito na mag-form tayo ng ganyan. Hindi pa natin alam. So we're watching out for it. But this is an area of interest for me. It doesn't mean na pag tumama dyan, kailangan lumipad na, bumalik na 16. It just means that price might react from it. And if there was a trade to be had, then maybe I could look for one from there. Okay? How do you look for one from there? Siyempre, depende na po yan sa sistema nyo. Kung may buy signal kayo sa kung anumang system gamit nyo within this area here, then by all means, go ahead. Huwag nyo pong i-trade just because naparod nyo sa YouTube na, kasi sabi ni ganito, magandang area daw yan eh. Diba? Kahit na gano'n pa aganda yung area, price doesn't have to do anything that I want. Price can come here and just break through it kagad. Diba? Walang pakialam yung price sa kung saan man tayo nag-drawing. Tayo lang is if price comes here and if it reacts nicely, then a trade might be had. Diba? Kasi isipin nyo, from 11 point something to 12.62, kung assuming yun man yung maging target natin, decent na rin yun eh. Mga 10% na yun eh. Diba? So, something to watch out for lang dito sa GMA. However, if mabasag tong 11.10 na area altogether, ilagay na lang natin sa 11 para malinis, mabasag yung 11 area altogether, pwedeng mag-retest underneath, mag-hold, break, new low. Then kung ganon, we might come back and tag tong mga lows na nag-form dito or come back to this area of consolidation beneath. Again, di ko pa dinodrawingan para lang hindi magulo. 'Di ba? Para nakafocus tayo kung doon lang sa area where price currently is. But yun yung tinitingnan ko na possible mangyari kung mabasag dito to the downside. Ang bullish scenario naman natin is if ma-retake natin tong 15.5 na area, then that opens up tong 15.5 to 16.66 na range. And if mabasag tong 16.66 na range, then obviously new highs tayo ulit and magiging very, very bullish ulit yung momentum and we might start printing new highs moving forward. Okay? So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. I hope kahit papano may natutunan po kayo, may napulot kayo. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!